there, it's Amanda, founder of the Hinman Holistic Health Institute, and today I'm going to share with you 3 super simple strategies to help head off overwhelm. I don't know about you, but as a mom, as a parent, you probably know what it's like to feel overwhelmed, and I'm sure your child does too. Anytime we see our child react with like super intense, extreme emotional responses, usually it's because they're overwhelmed in some capacity. So what are 3 simple things that you can do immediately to start to ease their overwhelm, or maybe even head it off at the pass and create a pattern so that it's not something that you experience regularly? The first thing you can do is really seek to understand your child's perspective, because let's face it, as a kid and even as an adult, the thing that gets really frustrating and irritating for us is to be misunderstood and to feel like we're not validated in where we are or who we are or what we're feeling in that moment. So when you're having a situation where your child is just melting down and freaking out, I want you to think about what is it that they're feeling in that moment. So ask yourself that question: what is my child feeling right now? And even if you can articulate, it seems like you're feeling really angry, or it seems like you're feeling, I don't know, unjustly treated. It seems like you're feeling frustrated. It seems like you're feeling scared. When you can put words to their feeling, all of a sudden they get validation from their emotion. And that is step 1 to kind of helping ease that sense of overwhelm. The second strategy here is to celebrate small little wins. When you can build some momentum, that is so powerful to really engaging confidence and positive expectation going forward. And what do I mean by small wins? I'll give you an example. Taylor, my 5-year-old, right? She is Miss Independent and she likes to do everything on her own. So even little things like when she gets up in the morning and if she grabs her uniform for school, I'm like, hey, kiddo, thanks for getting that uniform. Way to go. You did it all on your own. Little things like that, like build her sense of momentum. If we're picking up her room together and she puts a couple books on the shelf and be like, awesome job stacking those, just recognize and validate the super little things that your child is doing throughout the day, because doing that proactively empowers them to have a little bit more confidence, and that is going to ward off a sense of overwhelm from the get-go. If it's a big school project for a child and they feel like, oh my gosh, they don't even know how they're going to complete it, breaking it down in really small little steps and really bringing attention to that little successes that they're having is super important. And then the third thing is self-care. And I mean this for you and for your child, because self-care for you, first of all, when you're the parent and you've taken care of yourself, you can show up in a different place. Let's just be honest. We all are differently responding to our children when we are acting out of exhaustion or impatience or frustration. We are not the kindest people. We don't show up and set a good example. So when we take care of ourselves, we can help show up in a different way for a child. And also self-care for your child. What does that mean? You may know different things about your children. For example, my daughter Isabel, she absolutely loves cuddles and hugs and connecting with our puppy and like running around, and she's very active and physical. So for her self-care is making sure that she has time to take care of her physical needs, to be either cuddled with or to hug or to play with Cody on the ground with her and kind of really give her that, because that fuels her, that fills her up. For my other daughter, Julia, she needs time to kind of decompress and be away and kind of alone time. So when we've had a busy weekend or when we're going from one thing to the next, it's really important that I talk to her and we build in some self-care downtime for her to just have time quietly in her room to read her book or do something like that. So you as a parent, you know your child best. And it's really important to head off that sense of overwhelm is to continuously build in self-care, not only for yourself, but also for your children in a way that's really recharging and energizing for each person individually. So hope that was helpful. I would love for you to stay connected. If you want, find us on our Facebook private group, Hinman Family Health, and get more great tips. We always give lots of information, lots of new insights. So find us there, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.